What do you do when business is slow? I just got off the phone with a client and I said, "How is business going?" And he goes, "It is slow. I do not know what to do. I've never been this slow before. I'm stressing out. What do you do when your business is slow?" And I started to think about it and I said, "You know what? This is a great video for the YouTube, a great way for people to have a plan of action when things get slow. Because sometimes in business, things just slow down. And a lot of times we get so stressed and we think the whole business is going to fail. And I've seen it. Thousands of people go through this in and out. And oftentimes I'm the person that they talk to because somehow something's going on their insurance policy and we need to talk about it. And it's funny, sometimes I'll call and things will be slow and they think the whole business is going to go under. And sometimes I call and they say, "I've never been this busy." So what do we need to do when things are slow? So I'm going to give you 5 things today. So go ahead and stick around the entire time because all these 5 things are super important to keep you on track, to keep your business super busy. So, and if you like today's video or you like my content, please hit like and subscribe. So let's hop into this. Number 1, the first thing to do when things are slow is to go back through your prospects or deals that you left hanging. Whatever type of business you're in, something was going to develop and it just kind of went silent. You need to check up on these things because there may be easy revenue, easy work, easy jobs, or whatever business you're in on the table. You just got to follow up on it and say, "Hey, you called 2 weeks ago, you wanted this. Is this still something you want to do?" And you'd be surprised. A lot of those people, or a good portion of them, might be like, "Yeah, we're still thinking about it. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it." Or maybe they just need to be reminded about it. So there's might be easy revenue on the table. So go ahead and do that. Go back through those kind of deals that were left hanging and re-examine them by calling the person. Number 2, look at your activity. Okay? Where did your previous leads or jobs come from? What were you doing at that time? Were you posting on social media? Were you running Google ads? Were you getting calls from referral partners? What was going on? When you just went through this busy phase of your business, where were the leads coming from? And if you don't know, you should have asked, and you should ask in the future so you can track where leads are coming from. And what you need to do is you need to go back and you should see that trickle down of when you stop that activity, right? So if you were cold calling, well, you got busy, so you stopped cold calling. Or you got busy and you stopped posting on Facebook. You got busy and you stopped doing something. That downtick of activity, you need to go back up and pick that back up and realize that it's not going to be an immediate fix, that it's going to take time for that to come back up. And then you need to figure out, why did my activity drop? Who do I need to hire? What do I need to implement to make sure that that activity never goes down again so this downtick in sales does not happen? Usually we will see companies have a downtick in sales because activity drops, because the owner is doing everything. So if you're seeing that activity drop, that's costing you money. It costs you more money to not hire somebody than it does to hire somebody to fix that downflow. Number 3, you need to spend this downtime where you're not busy to implement new flows. What that means is maybe you get a lot of referrals. Your entire business is based on referrals. But when nobody's referring something, your business is not busy at all. So you need to implement new things. Try maybe cold calling. Try maybe networking, meeting new people to provide new revenue sources. You need to try something different during this time of slowness so that in the future, maybe you're getting a lot of referrals die off, but the other side of the other flow of business is picking up. So what I'm trying to say is my business, I own an insurance agency. We get a lot of referrals. We get a lot of SEO from our website. We do cold calling. We have a lot of different flows. So when one flow is really slow, it's no big deal because we have business flowing in from another flow. So when you depend on one flow and that flow dries up, you're sitting there with nothing to do. So make sure you're implementing new flows. Number 4 here, be patient. You need to recognize that business ebbs and flows. Don't panic. Control your controllables. Somebody told me this a while ago. They said, "Nate, control your controllables." In business, deals are going to close, deals are not going to close. But if you can control what you can, which is your effort, calls, networking, marketing, doing the things that bring revenue into your business. If you do those things, you don't just sit around and wait for the phone to ring, you will always have another source of revenue flowing in. But a lot of times people will wait for the phone to ring and say, "I have some time off." Don't panic. Don't get scared, but also make sure you're putting in work. You should work harder when things are slow And when things are good, that's when you can kind of take a little bit of break because things are so good. So make sure you're working hard when things are slow. Number 5 here, and this sounds crazy, but fill up your calendar. Meet with whoever you can think of. It does not matter, because a blank calendar creates paranoia. And what that means is things are slow, you have nothing going on, your entire calendar is blank. You will start questioning everything. You'll start questioning if your business is good, if your business is even viable in the marketplace. You'll be like, why did I start a business? Why did I do this? Like, what the heck is going on? And that is because you have a blank calendar. Meet with people. It doesn't even have to be somebody that may not even ever refer something to you, but meet with them. Meet with people, tell them about your business so you can create activity in your brain. If you sit there and you're all by yourself and you're isolated, and an isolated person is disconnected from the world, if you really want to get out of this, you need to go meet with other people. Try to schedule those coffee meetings, schedule lunches, go do that stuff because you have time to do so. You would be surprised how many people that I've met with that I'm like, they'll never refer me something. It's great meeting them, and then I get 2 or 3 referrals from them. So other people will connect you to other people that could buy from you. Even though that person can't buy from you, networking is huge in business, and you need to focus on that. So if you're in a rut in your business, things are slow, try to implement these 5 things today, and you will see that your business will level off. I did this at the first time we started our business. We were completely dependent on cold calling. We would cold call so much, and then we would get a deal, and cold calling would slow down. And what would happen is we'd have a lot of deals, they would all close, and then it'd be crickets. And it's because the cold calling was up and down, up and down. And I said, we need to do something else. We need to make sure that we're implementing SEO so people are calling us from Google. We need to make sure that we're networking, meeting with networking partners so they're referring us stuff. And we need to make sure that we're rounding out accounts, talking to our current clients, seeing if they need anything else. And we need to be doing marketing locally in the community. We need to have 5 to 6 different flows. So when the cold calling ebbs and flows, and we need to hire somebody. We need to hire somebody to be always hitting the phones, even though I can't hit them because I'm out at a meeting. They need to be doing it. Somebody always needs to be doing it because business is a roller coaster. So we need to level it out so we're always levelly growing. And this is the problem with the small business, is that you'll have times of feast and times of famine. What I'm trying to tell you today is it's best to have a buffet all the time. Okay, so if you like today's video, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll be providing daily content to you to help you out. Thanks.